been like and what that process has been like for you?
Yeah, I would love to describe it to you. Um, it was a learning journey, to be honest with you. It was a lot of hurt that needed to be healed, a lot of conversations that needed to be had, um, and a lot of reflection. Um, and I got a chance to do that with some great people from the Jewish community, from the Black community, from the white community. I've had so many conversations with all of our races and cultures and religious groups of people, just trying to better find perspective on how we live a more harmonious life. I'm a man who stands for peace. I don't condone any hate speech or any prejudice. Um, and I don't want to be in a position where I'm being misunderstood on where I stand in terms of anti-Semitism or any hate for that matter for anybody in this world. So the process over the last few weeks was just a lot of conversations. I don't want to get too deep into the details of those conversations, but they were very moving, very impactful, and it helped me become more aware of the repair um, that needed to be done, the healing that needs to be done still. So here I am, just really acknowledging the fact that it hasn't been easy. Some of it has been painful. Just learning about um, the history between different groups of people, um, and it's given me a greater perspective.
Several people have come out and said on your behalf that they don't believe that you are anti-Semitic or you have any hateful ideation towards Jewish people. But just to clear the air, do you have any hateful ideation towards Jewish people, or are you anti-Semitic?
No, I'm not anti-Semitic. I never have been. Um, I don't have hate in my heart for the Jewish people or anyone that identifies as a Jew. I'm not anti-Jewish or any of that. I just think I really want to focus on the hurt that I caused or the impact that I made within the Jewish community. Putting some type of threat or assumed threat on the Jewish community. I just want to apologize deeply for all my actions throughout um, the time that it's been since the post was
Your
first put up.
audience, what was your intent with the initial post?
Well, number one, I meant no harm. I didn't want to, be put in a position where I'm against any community. And like I said, during the press conference after one of the games, I just went to look up my name, Kyrie, which also translates in Hebrew to Yahweh or YHWH. And I wanted to share the link with all those that were also on the same journey and search for their heritage as I am on. The unfortunate aspect in that 3 hour documentary is the anti-Semitic remarks, in terms of generalizing Jewish people. I believe that was unfair. And that wasn't the aspect of the post that I wanted the focus to be on. The initial post was supposed to be for all those that were searching for more information, more history, and are able to interpret it in a way, where they see it as progressive and they learn something from it. Again, this was just a post. There was no context I put into it. I was just watching the video to learn more about my heritage, do a deeper dive into who I am. And unfortunately, in that process, I hurt some people, and I'm sorry for that. But the search for what tribe I belong to, where I come from, is ongoing, and I'm continuing this search with God. And wherever I'm placed, I believe that that's where I'm supposed to be. But I had to go through this to truly understand my power and the position I sit in, and understand that some things are meant to be explained, and I should have done that. Just majority of the documentary was speaking on the lost tribes of our world, Black people specifically, and dealing with other races that are also searching for their history. So it's a longer question. I don't want to get too long winded here, but mainly I just want to talk about talk about the progression that I've made, and also sitting in this unique position of bringing people together. So that's the mission and purpose that I'm focused on, and that's what God has put on my heart.
What are some of the things that you would like to do or say going forward to help that process?
Well, I just want to turn this crisis into a positive moment, um, for all of us. But more or less, I use this as a positive moment, you know, a lightful moment, enlightening moment for myself, because I did not realize how much impact that it would cause posting the link. You know, and I honestly am guilty of not knowing how powerful my platforms are, and because of that, uh, there was just some more or less misinterpretations or misunderstandings that took place.
Would you have a message generally to the Jewish community?
Yeah, my message to the Jewish community, to my Jewish relatives, my Jewish brothers and sisters, is we are more alike than we realize. We have similar struggles, and I can acknowledge those. We have so much connectivity, you know, between our cultures, and I would just like that to continue. I would just like to focus on the light that we share with one another. You know, taking care of our families, and this goes for everyone. This isn't, you know, specific to just one people, but specifically we're talking about the Jewish community here. I feel like we can bridge a lot more gaps in our society together. And you know, the reason why I say we can bridge a lot more gaps, because it's been done in my life already. I'm a walking testament to that, of relationships that are built on trust, love,